Hey, what's up, guys? Eli Fishman from TalkingBall.net and YouTube, Eli Fishman Sports. Back with another interview today. I'm happy to be joined by Minnesota Twins outfielder Byron Buxton. Byron, thank you so much for coming on today.
Thank you. Appreciate it. I'm glad to be here.
Really appreciate you coming on today. Thank you. You were drafted second overall in the 2012 Major League Baseball draft. Not many people could say they were first pick in the Major League Baseball draft, and not many people can say that they went second overall. Can you talk to me about that feeling, knowing that you were a second overall pick in the MLB draft?
I wouldn't say I knew I was the second overall pick. It's one of those things where you just go in the draft and you hope for the best, and I just kind of went in the draft with open minds, just really trying to take everything in. I had a lot of people behind me. I stayed back home with my family and friends, so I enjoyed it quite a bit. Just being around my hometown, being around friends that I play ball with, and for them to experience it, that was the biggest thing for me.
Been one of the top pro ball players over the past couple years. You're considered a five-tool player: speed, fielding, glove, batting for average, and hitting for power. Which of those tools do you think has been biggest to your success?
Definitely speed. It's something that I've been blessed with, so I take advantage of it as much as I can. So, as far as stealing bases, I take advantage of the extra 90 feet. And speed also helps me out in the outfield. I think that's the biggest part that it plays for me, especially those tough balls that, guys normally don't catch. My speed allows me to make those plays. And, like I said, speed is something that I was blessed with and something I just try to, not take for granted.
June 14th, 2015, you made your MLB debut at Ranger Stadium. What was that feeling, and what were you thinking running out onto the field for the first time?
It's kind of overwhelming, nervous, butterflies, that first feeling you get for pretty much anything you do. So it's one of those things where I try to take it in as much as I can, but it was kind of hard too, knowing that, you're trying to go out there, help your team win and trying to push for that playoff spot. So I just kind of slowed the game down as much as I could and take everything in.
How would you describe that feeling, being out there on an MLB field in front of so many fans, living the MLB dream that so many people want to live out someday?
Didn't really feel anything. It's hard to feel when you're in that type of situation. Not never been in that situation, just looking around, looking at the fans. It was cool, but at the same time, it was like everybody was on top of it. Everybody's looking at you, you're down there, and you're just in your head, you're like, all right, I can't mess up. So you're just in your own thoughts at that moment of time. It's not really you focused on what's around you. You look at it all before. You take all that in before, but once the game starts, your mind starts like, all right, I got to try to be myself, try to slow this down. You just get that moment of thinking. So I kind of thought a little bit too much, I would say, on my opening day.
The fans, the food, the clubhouses, the stadiums, everything that's so great about baseball, about Major League Baseball. Which of those things is your favorite part of playing the majors?
I think just meeting the fans and meeting new friends. Even though I have a ton of good friends, fans, also, just being able to get along and know just one fan could change their mind or change the way that they look at something in life. So I look at it more of a life perspective that, the more people you meet, the more friends you could possibly get and the more people you can help out.
The wild card game with the Twins last season you got to participate in at Yankee Stadium. 60,000 screaming fans at Yankee Stadium. Unfortunately, you got injured in the game, but can you talk to me about, that feeling under there, in center field with all that pressure in the wild card game and just that whole atmosphere?
I wouldn't say it was pressure. We were ready. We were focused. Things didn't go our way, so tip the cap to them. But, just being out there in that situation, you could tell the way that our clubhouse was. Nobody was nervous. Nobody was worried. Nobody was, worrying about nothing but what us 25 was going to do in that clubhouse. And, we went out there. We did what we could, played 110%, played hard, battled, competed, and we just fell short. So, to me, it was a big opportunity for me to grow as a person and also as a player.
in 2017 at the MLB Awards, you were awarded the Gold Glove in center field for the American League. Not many people can say that they were part of that elite club winning a Gold Glove. What does it mean to you to have that Gold Glove trophy and be part of that elite group?
It means a lot. That's one thing when I was small, and you're looking on TV and those guys that got the different color, you look and you're like, I want one of those. So when I was small, my dad just told me if I wanted one that got to work hard and do everything I could to get it. So, I just kept that mentality and that mindset and just told myself nothing's going to stop me from getting it. And with that mindset, I went out there last year and just played the game the way that it needed to be played, and I had a lot of fun doing it. So, as long as you have fun and you smile, anything you do is possible.
In Rochester right now, hoping to work back to the MLB. Is there one thing in specific that you're working on while you're here that you think will help you the most?
No, I'm just being myself, going out there, having fun, enjoying the game, and whatever happens, happens. Just got to go out there and be yourself.
What are some short and long-term goals of yours?
At the moment, I don't really have any goals. I'm just trying to come out here, help them win as many games as I can to push us to the playoff spots down here. The biggest goal for us is to win here and try to make the playoffs. So, that's what I got in mind, and that's what the goal is for me as of here.
Biggest lesson that professional baseball has taught you?
I think the biggest thing it's taught me, is never take the game for granted. There's so many guys that I've saw and played with that now, they have a little bit of regrets about what they wish they would have done when they was here. So, I take those things in and just keep it in the back of my head that, every time I step on that field, go out there, play 110%, and no matter what happens, at the end of the day, as long as you're happy and you gave 110%, that's all that matters.
All right, thank you so much for joining me today, Byron. Really appreciate it, man.